experience like at MetLife for the first time? That's Jet.
No, no, it was awesome. The fans are crazy in the best possible way. So I love that. And yeah, we have some things we have to work on for sure. That was our first very heavily move the ball period. And personally, I think we did some good things, but we're a long way from where we need to be. But we already know what they are. We already know the corrections we need to make, and yeah, I'm excited for the coming days to fix that.
CJ, what is the kind of chemistry like right now as a new player coming into the offense? What's it like with you and the other new pieces on the offense, kind of getting to know each other?
The broskies, I don't know, like there's a lot of we call it team rod. There's a lot of team camaraderie. Shoot, after practice we're dead tired, but we want to like hang out with each other. We go into one another's rooms. We're playing cards. We're watching the breakup yesterday. Vince Vaughn, classic, and we're talking about stuff. It's good. I mean, I love it. The guys love each other. They're wanting to fight for each other. They're wanting to figure things out to make sure that the guys to the left and right of them, they hold themselves accountable to make sure that we are where we need to be. So, yeah, chemistry is high for sure. I think, I don't know what it was like before, but I know right now it's at all-time high.
It's kind of the next phase of camp now, right? You guys have a game in 6 days. What's sort of that next step of camp after these first 2 weeks of grinding?
I mean, personally, I'm just looking forward to hitting people other than like JFM and Carl and our defensive ends, But yeah, I think now after this scrimmage it's a good time just to look at and evaluate where we are. Most of the time I'm going to be speaking about the offense. So as an offense, I think now's a good time to evaluate where we are, what our strong suit is, what we need to focus on. To be honest, like in and out of the huddle operation needs to get better. If we're going to give Tu and Flacco and Michael back there some time to analyze the defense, like it's got to be quicker, and we got to listen in, we got to lock in, we got to get our motions straight so that they can analyze what's going on. So we can analyze what's going on as a player. So that needs to change, and that needs to be ramped up drastically.
What does Zach do that makes your job easier at tight end?
Bro, this dude is so stupid athletic. I mean, I don't know how I don't know how much you all see. Like I know you see like snippets of like, dang, this dude just was on his left foot and he threw across his body 65 yards. Like, dope. That just like opens everything up. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got a quarterback that can do that. That opens a lot of lanes up as a tight end. You know what I'm saying? That a defense is going to have to respect that. So that's dope. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's good for me and Conk and the boys. We're gonna have some dump offs because they might have to spy or they might have to play a different front, whatever the case is, different coverage in the back end to make sure that they're kind of looking out for him. And we have so many weapons on the outside that he can throw a 5-yard route that we can turn into 20. The sky's the limit for what we can turn it into. That's going to be up to debate. We're going to have a little list of that of what we have to get as a tight end, but. I mean, that just opens up the offense so much. His ability, his athletic ability, his arm strength, stupid. We had a little t-shirt throwing competition, and I lost barely. I lost by like maybe a row or 5, but I mean, he's got a cannon.
Even now that you and Conklin have been together for a little while, are you starting to see glimpses of how the 2 tight end offense can, manifest itself this year?
Yeah, I think it's a little tough sometimes. I think during practice it's a little tough because some of the things that we want to do, we're kind of trying to tempo it a little bit, just in terms of making sure that defense, like we're not trying to go out there and kill our defense and completely screw up IDs and things that LaFleur's just like, hey, screw it, we're gonna put this in. Like we got 2 guys that can do this. Let's see what we can do, and it's fun. Like. We'll come off on the sideline. We'll be like, well, that's going to be a damn good play. Like that's gonna work for sure. And then the plays off of certain certain. This offense should be able to open up with both of us and 12 personnel and 11 personnel. There shouldn't be a beat that's missed. Again, we need to fine tune the things. With certain motions, with certain IDs because like. We're moving around, that's shifting the defense, that's also shifting our keys. So there's things that we need to make sure that we're on our P's and Q's about and with. But again, it should be a very fun and it should open up the offense a lot with both of us.
Did you get to talk to Dwayne Brown at all?
I did not. No, I was kind of locked. I was just trying to make sure. I was like, hey, I was just trying to take in everything else, you know.
A lot of new pieces in this offense. Where would you say you are from, an installation of all the things you would like to do with all of the adaptations and looks you're talking about?
Installation in terms of like what we have in, or installation is like
where you would like to be at this point in the season versus what is really set on the guys with the chemistry you built.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I don't percentage-wise. I'm not entirely sure. I know we have work to do. I know, there's. I mean, shoot, Tu's gonna. I don't know if does Tu come in here? No. All right. Well, I mean, I know there's things you could go list by list, right? Of okay, man, like I need to put the ball here. I need to run a route a little bit shorter if it's a blitz or if it's this coverage or if the A gap backer is coming out. If they're switching, it's CJ and Q are switching. I need to do something a little bit different. Every position when you're watching out there, it's marginally off, and we know that, and that's something that I'm glad that it happened today. I'm happy. I'm glad that it happened in this scrimmage and that we can go and we can make adjustments. But when it's there, it's there, and we're clicking. So percentage-wise, installation, I don't 100% know. I do know that when I'm watching this offense, even shoot that pass to G in the back of the end zone where he was a foot off, I'm like, that was a hell of a route. Like I got to watch it off of a chip. I'm like. Try not to cuss so much. Like, I'm just like, bro, what? So that chemistry is going to be amazing. Seeing he and E Moore, they're going to get their chemistry. They had one with Braxton. That was a catch, by the way. I don't know if anyway, it's good. I don't know, percentage-wise, I don't know, but it's good.
Very good.
Is the energy ever not an 11 with you?
No, I don't. I think. I don't know. I play off other people's emotions, obviously. Like if like Beck, like anytime I see Beck and I'm like, I know he's not a rah-rah guy. I'm not going to go up there. I'm not going to chest bump him. I'm not going to slap him in the helmet or anything. I'm just going to say a couple words, and he's going to give me a look. He's going to nod his head, and that's it. But outside of that, I'm going crazy. Lakin, I'm like, all right, well, I'm awake now. So yeah, I don't know. That's just who I am. That's how I've always been, and I don't think that I'm going to change in any way, shape, or form. I think, it's good to be consistent and constant in that, like if I'm this way when we're doing well and then I'm not this way when we're doing not well for a little bit or I have a bad play or something, that's not right. Like the guys, for me, I'm like, it's a personal thing. Like I need that for myself, but it's also important for the guys to be like, okay, cool. Like even if I mess up, I can still be me. I can still be at 11. If they're at 11, or they can be at 7 if they're at 7, or for Beck, he could be at a 2. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? So, I'm always, anytime you talk to me, I'll be at 11.
Are the Guardian caps helping with these helmet slaps?
Did y'all see mine? I got the fattest helmet in the entire world right now. You know how bad, like, it's reckless. So, yeah, I don't know. Yes, I don't feel anything, especially with Lakin's strong hands. But yeah, those things are reckless, man.